or was Mia Goth part of it from the beginning? Or just look into this brilliant?
I cast Mia off of the script of X, and then after I cast her, when we went to New Zealand, when I had the idea for the second movie, I asked her, I was like, would you be down to make 2 movies? Because if not, then we can't make it, because I need you, because you're playing both characters. And she was down, and so then it was like, well, we should collaborate. Maybe we should come up with this together, because, you know, there is no movie without you, so we might as well do this together. And that's kind of how that began.
So I have to ask this. That final shot in Pearl that you hold on her, how was that to film, and were you concerned for her while that was being shot?
That was a really random idea. So the Pearl was going to, and Pearl starts with a freeze frame of her feeding the goose to the alligator, and it says like Pearl. And so I always planned to end the movie with her says, I'm happy you're home, and smile, freeze frame, and then credits roll. So we went to do that, and when you shoot something and you have an intention to do a freeze frame, you kind of need to let it go like a beat longer, because you don't know, if you just tell her like, smile, great, we're done, and then you're like, oh shit, I should have had another beat before it froze. So I told her, I was like, hey, like, the goal is for you to smile, and then I'm gonna freeze frame, but I don't know what moment of your smile is gonna be great, so I might let it go like a couple seconds longer to do it. And she was like, okay, cool. And then I just like, didn't say cut, because I just thought like, let's see what happens. Like if it started as like a couple seconds of me looking to see if I had enough time and enough good moments. And then I was like just watching her, and I was like, let's see if she stops. And so I just let it go as sort of like an organic freeze frame. And I just was like, we'll keep going. And then she started smiling harder, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then she started crying, and I was like, oh, this is great. And it kind of went and went and went. And then I was like, I have about 2 minutes of this, which is enough for the credits. And so I was like, okay, that's enough. And I cut, and then we just did that one time, and that was that. So it was just kind of a random idea that was kind of happening. And I was like, oh, that's the end of the movie.